So me being replaced by AI? Could have AI come up with this? I'm not sure about that. Now we are going to, would you come inside, please? And take your places. There are lots of places on the wrong side of the room. So just come inside. We are going to play a game. And, oh, I think I lost my balls, so just a sec. Okay, so now I have the balls. And the game is a hot potato game. There are 4 seats in a row here and there at the back, 2 seats, and I can't see because of the reflectors, but there are a couple of others. So please just take your seats, because after you will have taken them, I'm going to ask you to stand up. Yeah, actually I will. So please stand up. Please stand up, please stand up. Yeah, so this is a hot potato game. I'm going to throw these 2 balls into the audience, and no one should catch it. And there's going to be, pop the balls, pop them away, so they shouldn't reach the floor. If they reach the floor, everybody's out of the game. All right? So they shouldn't. And there's going to be music, and I will sound the horn, and the last person that the ball touches must give me his or her or his badge. I'm sorry about that. That's a mean game. Hot potato games are mean. So, 1, 2, 3. So who was the last person who was touched by the ball? Okay, please give me the badges. Yeah, just send them along, send them along. Pick up the balls, please. Yeah, and the game's going to start over. We are going to have 2 more rounds. I need another badge. Just send me the badge. Okay, so the next round begins. 1, 2, 3, now! Get that something. All right. So the last person, please pass the badges along. Okay, thank you, and the 3rd round starts now. The last 2 badges, please. And take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it was a great game for you. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I think you can. All right. So, the badges are the lucky winners today. They are going to receive a coupon for a glass of wine at the end of the day in the Divino Wine Bar. You can collect your badges at the registration. Okay. Our next presenter is coming from a very small company called Manpower. Are you familiar with that company? Okay. He's been having a very long time in this industry, like 25 years. And he's very remarkable because in his first year in recruitment, he recruited 550 people. I mean, this is a person who gets things done. Absolutely. And now, he's going to talk about a cross-regional survey he and his colleagues conducted in 6 countries, what employers think about the recruitment process. So please welcome Tamás Fehér on stage.
Thank you, Daniel. So good morning, everybody. I hope you're scared, because I think I've been scared over the last 10 years doing recruitment here. I'm in the industry for 20 years now, a little bit more than 20 years, and before that I was even on the corporate side of recruitment. And I remember a conference like this, it was in Germany, 2015, and they clearly stated that you all lose your job in 5 years, because at that time we didn't call it AI, we called it automated matching. And everybody was freaking out. Now we're still here. We can still fill the room. And I believe that we have a way to go, and we are not in danger. Moreover, I think that actually after the pandemic, the recruiter was one of the most sought jobs. So we did a survey once, and out of all the HR jobs, recruiters were hired the most, salaries went up. So it was quite an interesting time for us in the industry, actually keeping our own recruiters in the agency, and for recruiters, lots of opportunities. Now let's see what I brought you today, because I didn't want to vote for or against AI, because I'm actually a fan of AI, and because this is our core business. We're dealing a lot with automations, with the different use of AI. But I believe we're talking a lot about the computers, about this artificial intelligence, but we talk less and less about the human factor. And if you think about it, the decisions are made not just by the employers who are humans, but by the candidates. And we tend to forget how they feel, what they want, what they're looking for when they're choosing a career. Okay, let's see how the employers at this time of the year are looking at recruitment. So we are currently running a survey, and we started it in these 6 countries. By the way, I'm the operations director covering these 6 countries of Manpower. That's why the scope. And this is a very specific Central Eastern or Southeastern European survey at the moment. Later on, I will give you the access to the survey to participate, because every participant will get a detailed report at the end. It's still open for the next 2 weeks. So please don't forget, last slide will be a QR code. Scan it and please participate. We already have more than 500, actually close to 600 participants, so I believe it gives us a relatively good picture of what's going on in the industry now. Okay, number 1, online job portals are still the number 1 channel where we are looking for our new talent. What does it mean? We in recruitment companies call it the post and pray approach. So we post the ad, and then we hope that somebody will reply to that, and that person will be good. It's still there, okay? It's very important, and of course job portals are developing. LinkedIn is coming second. This is also expected, but this is a little bit of change. They are closer to job portals now than before, but technically LinkedIn job posting is a job portal as well. But, third. But employee recommendations are second, which is actually a new phenomena. It's becoming more and more important. And my personal opinion and experience is that it's because it has more human factor in it, the human connection, because we suggest somebody that we know, and that somebody can get some information about the company culture from another human being, which is now very important to say, that creates more trust than with the machine. Our second question was, what is the main challenge when searching for the candidates? And you can see that most of the respondents answered that it's hard to find a suitable candidate. Now, I believe it's very important for us recruiters to define suitable candidate. And is it just the skill sets? Is it the salary expectation? Is it the location, the qualification, the experience? Well, I don't think so. I think we need to go deeper. And I do believe that in one of the slides you will see that we need to take care of some other factors as well. So basically the message here is that when we start recruiting, we're already late if we didn't manage the expectations before. And now let's see the speed. And for me, this was actually the most interesting one, because this is the time spent on selection, so the time to hire, basically. We're measuring it for decades. This is one of the most important things in the life of any recruiter, and especially a recruitment agency, because companies ask us to help them when they are already late. So we have to be faster all the time. And if you take a look, you can see that there are quick processes. Interestingly, in Serbia is the fastest time to hire. Most of the companies answer that it's between 2 to 4 weeks. In Slovenia is the slowest. Almost half of them answer that it's more than actually 2 months. But to be honest, for me, the learning here is that in today's world, where we have workforce scarcity, we could expect that these processes slow down. At the same time, we're using more and more automation, let's call them AI, so it should be faster. And it's not. If I went back to the years before, it's stagnating. So the whole cake would look the same over the last, I would say, even 10, 15 years. Somehow, it's not changing with the changes of the environment. Okay, but what really drives the hiring decisions in 2025? And I really like this one, and because the matching with the company culture and the team fit is absolutely number one. So what does it mean? I do believe that it means that we need to understand the candidates better because they like to be connected, they like to be valued, and we need to understand how they feel. And this is feeling, and I don't know how AI will predict that, because currently we use AI for many things, for pre-selecting CVs, for doing analysis, for even tracking the facial expressions or even the voice. That's all possible. But how will the employee feel within our team? How will this employee cooperate with the team members? This is, again, a very good question, and we need to take care of that pretty much. The other thing is that formal education is the lowest score. So now it's all about skills, which is true, and that underlines the necessity to have a better selection tool, better AI using in matching. But at the same time, for me, the human element, I think, is becoming more and more important. And what would I suggest here? That employer branding has been a hot topic over the last many years now. But we need to think further, and we need to step over the slogans and the fancy visuals, and somehow we need to make sure that they understand the feel of the corporation, of our corporation, of our company as well. So that's a challenge that we see in the region. Okay, and now AI. And that was also an interesting one, because we're in Central Eastern Europe, and my personal experience is that the trends that happen in the US, they come here, but with a delay of 4, 5, 6 years. Okay, so it's coming. However, the case today is that out of those nearly 600 companies that we asked, only 21% uses some kind of AI in the selection process. And then on the right, you see what they use it for. So is it writing job ads? Is it analytics, pre-selection, or automated communication? And basically, when we think about AI, I always tend to think like, I give you a job, and you do it, and at the end, I will have a candidate in front of me who wants to sign a contract, right? So full automation. Well, we are getting much, much better in using AI to write the job ads, but let's be honest, that's because we are lazy, and it's faster, and they actually do a good job. But when it's more meaningful task, like the CV pre-selection, if you break this 30% down, that's 30% of the 21. So actually 6% of the companies who participated in the survey, only 6% used AI for CV review or pre-selection. And I think it's a very, very interesting finding here, because that is nowhere even close to, let's say, the conferences 10 years ago when they promised us that we will lose our job because matching will do everything for us. Only 6%. And if you think about it, communication, automated communication like chatbots, they are only used by 5% of the participating companies. That's also very, very low. And I don't know the reason why, but basically I can guess from my experience, and my opinion is that we don't trust the machines that much. As recruiters, we don't trust them to do a good job. And on the other way around as well, candidates don't trust the machines still as much as they should or as they will in the future. But today, I mean, you know, I am very open to talking to chatbots in any platform. I always try, and I can tell you that 9 out of 10 cases I end up with a live agent. So it's still not there, and it doesn't help the trust issue here. Okay. And again, to support new employees is the onboarding. That's again around 5%, a little bit less than 5% that use it. So we have a long way to go, and I believe it is true that it's coming, and I believe we need to learn it and use it well, but it's not there yet. Okay, so what are my main learnings from here is that speed is always going to be the most important factor in everything we do as recruiters. Because when we need a workforce, that business decision is made, and we want to make money as soon as possible. So everything will be around speed, okay? And how to measure this is up to the companies. We measure it differently, but it's going to remain the most important goal in everything we do. Second, AI is here, and we've seen a very nice presentation, and I think it was absolutely detailed and up-to-date how we should look at it. But the message that I'd like to make is that we need to have a strategic thinking. So just buying a tool because it has AI will not help us, okay? We need to design the whole process. We need to design what can be automated, how, and what kind of data we have. Can we trust the data? Because the outcome of any analysis is just as good as the quality of data that was used. So yes, we all need to be very structured-minded, very strategic, and pretty much trained on how to use the AI tools. And employer brand. This has been my most hated topic over the last, let's say, 10 years, because many companies started offering employer branding services, and I would say 95% of them were actually marketing agencies doing visuals, doing events, but not really, getting the essence of what employer brand is. And I think the best employer brand is the ambassadors, is our employees. And basically, we need to make sure that they have this kind of experience. We can call it user experience as well, but they will be talking to others. And in today's world, what we also are experiencing, that more and more of our candidates have become extremely introverts. So they don't trust people that they don't know. They very hardly share their feelings or their requirements, their needs. They rather talk to people they know first. So it's extremely important that our colleagues should spread the word, and it should be credible. And obviously, to train them what to say is not necessarily okay, but we really need to maintain a culture in our company that is attracting everybody that we should, that we want to attract. And then I think the human element is very important. So in the world of automations and AI, I do believe that we have to find the right balance on how we will include ourselves in the process. How will we communicate to our candidates, to the hiring managers? How do we train the hiring managers, us recruiters, to communicate with the candidates? Because all the automations will be similar. There's responses received from the system very quickly. The CV generators help us to improve our data that we provide. But still, the main decisions will be made by the candidate if they accept the job. I believe it's more important than by us at the moment, because we see also that a large ratio of offers that recruiters are giving out to candidates these days are rejected. So this is what I believe, this factor is what could help us improve attracting the talent that will actually accept our offer and will be a good addition to the team. So anyway, the mindset needs to be changed, and we need to have a combination of technology. We need to embrace technology, not just learn it, not just use it, but like it, live it, and use it strategically. But at the same time, we cannot get rid of the human element. We have to find a way how to be close as humans to humans with our candidates. So that's what we learned from the survey. And I would actually like to ask you to take a second to scan the code, because we want to have a larger sample, and we know that you are from other countries as well, not just from the 6 that we mentioned. And we're closing the survey in 2 weeks' time, and we will share the details, the outcomes of the whole report with everybody who participated in that. Okay. And you can also scan this code. It's me. And I'm happy to have conversations with you. And now I will use my special power that I'm here on the stage, and I will tell you that, okay, my badge is not here, but I'm Juliet. Okay, so I'm desperately looking for Romeo in the meantime. Okay, thank you for your, thank you.
Thank you, Tamás.